Australia has one of the world's most important mining industries. It is a major exporter of coal, iron ore, gold, and copper, and is self-sufficient in all minerals and bar petroleum. Since the first discoveries, the coal in 1998, mineral production has risen every year in the decade, and in 1992 it doubled.
We define paraphrasing as a putting as a passage from an author into your own words. However, what are your own words? How different must your paraphrase be from the original? The answer is it should be considerably different. The whole point of paraphrasing is to show you have read and understood another person's ideas and can summarize them in your own writing style rather than borrowing their phrases. If you just change a few words or add some bits of your own to a and otherwise reproduce passes, you will probably be penalized for plagiarism. You should aim to.
The light can be seen as waves or particles.
Students should take advantage of the online help system before approaching their lecturers.
The provided bar chart gives information about cost of different sports activities, which in dollars. In this picture, the x-axis represents as cost of USD from ranging from 0 to $200,000, and the y-axis gives information about the sports like golf, skating, tennis, football, basketball, swimming, cycling, running, and volleyball. From this picture, it is evident that cycling and golf take the highest percentage of cost, which is around $17,050, whereas basketball and running takes the low percentage of cost. Overall, this picture gives information about cost of different sports activities. The provided bar chart gives information about beverage sales, where x-axis represent at brands like Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Starbucks, Red Bull, Gatorade, Tropicana, Monster, Lipton, Nesta, and Sprite. And in the y-axis represent as sales in unit from 200,000 to 800,000. From this picture, it is evident that Pepsi, Monster, and Red Bull took the highest percentage of sale, which is at 800,000, and for Coca-Cola, Starbucks, Tropicana, and Nestle has the lowest percentage of sales, which is around 400,000%. Overall, this picture gives information about beverage sales and different.
Frogs are a diverse and largely carnivorous group of short-bodied, tailless amphibians composing the order Anura. The oldest fossil proto-frog appeared in the early Triassic of Madagascar, but molecular clock dating suggests their origins may extend further back to the Permian, 265 million years ago. Frogs are widely distributed, ranging from the tropics to subarctic regions, but the greatest concentration of species diversity is found in tropical rainforests. There are approximately 4,800 recorded species, accounting for over 85% of extant amphibian species. They are also one of the 5 most diverse vertebrate orders. Besides living in fresh water and on dry land, the adults of some species are adapted for living underground or in trees. Adult frogs generally have a carnivorous diet consisting of small invertebrates, but omnivorous species exist and a few feed on fruit. Frogs are extremely efficient at converting what they eat into body mass. They are an important food source for predators and part of the food web dynamics of many of the world's ecosystems. The skin is semi-permeable, making them susceptible to dehydration, so they either live in moist places or have special adaptations to deal with dry habitats. Frogs produce a wide range of vocalizations, particularly in their breeding season, and exhibit many different kinds of complex behaviors to attract mates, to fend off predators, and to generally survive. Frog populations have declined significantly since the 1950s. More than 1/3 of species are considered to be threatened with extinction, and over 120 are believed to have become extinct since the 1980s. The number of malformations among frogs is on the rise, and an emerging fungal disease, chytridiomycosis, has spread around the world. Conservation biologists are working to understand the causes of these problems and to resolve them. Frogs are valued as food by humans and also have many cultural roles in literature, symbolism, and religion.
The lecture was mainly about environmental behavior, where human behavior are actually mentioned. Then the speaker talked about human behavior is affected by 2 factors, such as internal factors and external factors. Later, the speaker talked about environmental factors more explainably, which is environmental factors includes temperature and so on for other factors.
What utensils do we commonly use to eat food?
What term is used for a statement that shows the amount a household or business owes for essential services such as electricity, gas, water, and internet?
Three students are discussing finding a job after graduation.
The main focus of the discussion was job searching. The first speaker talked about, have you thought about what will you do after graduation? Then the speaker one talked about, I think start in a good company will give you a good start. Maybe your company can find different jobs, and I have list of many companies for internship. Then the speaker two talked about and said that's very interesting, and she find the work meaningful in corporate. I agree with speaker on it more about discovering opportunities. Also, she added that I can help on writing CV, and help on charity works. Then the speaker 3 talked about, you both have very clear plans. I want to stay here further and investigate for future opportunities. He also added that I will do some research on part time jobs or internship jobs. He also said, you both have very clear idea and thank you. Best wishes, guys. The main focus of the discussion was on campus versus off campus studies, where the first speaker named Emily talked about choosing the independent campus. He also talked about I am coming back next year on campus and it is the best for studying. He also added that we can meet up anytime for studying. Then moving to the speaker 2, she firstly explained about we let know by next week. I think off campus is the best. She also added that it is always very close to the university. You have to make up your own mind by next week. Nothing is permanent. But then the speaker 3 she talked about it is sounds like very interesting. You could just flip a coin if you suffer from indecisions. Then the speaker also mentioned you will see each other anytime you want. In summary, the conversation covered by key aspects of off-campus and on-campus accommodation, where all the three speakers have positive raised the positive and negative points, especially speaker 1 and speaker 3 was in favor of staying in on campus, where speaker 2 wanted to stay in off campus accommodation.
You are
Very good morning, supervisor. I wanted to talk to you about the upcoming grant submission projects that I need to submit on myself. But before that, I wanted to get some ideas from your side so that you can put some comments and give me the guidance so that the quality gets improved and my concept becomes so concrete so that I can make a very good grant and later I can submit it. Please help me know. Let me know when will you be free for me and give it a glance so that I can submit it properly. Thank you for your time.